watching Capitol View, Sunday morning talk focused on the political scene in Arkansas.
Welcome back to the program. Joining me now, John Brummett, columnist with the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. I can shake your hand this week because I am well. I'm not ill anymore.
I didn't catch anything. So
well, that's good.
That's great.
Several other people did catch something.
Well, you should have fist bumped them too.
I think that probably. Well, we've got some fun things to talk about today. So, Congress is out on recess, but that really hasn't stopped all of the politics from going left and right there. And we've seen, I think, Texas is maybe back down as of us taping here, subject to change. We'll see what California does.
We should always tell the viewers we're taping on Friday morning. The Legislative Council, I just drove past their meeting, so.
Who knows? We could be coming back in Saturday night at midnight.
The news cycle is about 1 second. It's a 1 second news cycle. But we'll do the best we can with what we've got to work with.
Get your take. What do you make of all of this redistricting wars that are going on here for Congress is what this is. This is unhealthy, number one, because we're doing it in the middle of the census and we're doing it for pure political purposes. Not that it isn't political enough already, but this seems to be even more politically dangerous.
Sometimes I like to count on you for some judgment. Did you, or some facts, did you know until this that redistricting could be undertaken in
I did.
Oh,
yes,
you did know that?
I did know that. So it has been discussed in Arkansas before. When the lines were redrawn after the 2010 census and Democrats were still in charge and Republicans took over in 2014, there was conversation about redrawing. But they won everything.
Yeah. How do you have more institutional memory than me?
But I'm younger. I just have more memory than you is what it is.
Not more memories, just a better ability to. Right. What do I make of it? It's a sickness in our politics. I mean, for a president of the United States to arbitrarily say, go down there and redraw me 5 districts in the middle of the decade so we can kill 5 Democratic congressmen politically and replace them with ours so we can keep our majority, is an outrage. But there is no outrage anymore, Roby. Outrage does not exist. Events occur and we deal with them. And we're becoming numb to what once was an atrocity. And that's unfair politics. That's not the way we play it. We need more stability in our politics than to redistrict willy-nilly whenever we want to. And of course what it means is, in an era of tit for tat, here come the Democrats saying, you do that, we're going to do this in California. And then it could mushroom to which redistricting is an ever-fluid, ongoing, every moment issue.
That restores confidence in politics, doesn't it?
There is. I don't think there's any confidence in politics right now, even among Trump supporters, and certainly among Trump detractors. Nobody thinks it's actually working. Maybe they think that for different reasons. But we have I can't overstate the severe pathology affecting our politics right now, and this is example, but it's great news if Texas will come to its senses, in which case California would come to what it has left in its census. And
New York's discussing it too, which is a heavily Democratic state.
Right, so we don't need that. We need to have rules, they need to hold, and we need to play by those rules, and we need to continue the convention that we've had. You're going to ask me maybe to fire some arrows.
I will.
I was thinking on the way in, it's almost impossible to fire arrows anymore because the rules are all off. And I think I'm going to change it, not officially, to firing boomerangs. when you fire it, it's going to turn around and come back and hit you right in the head.
Be ready to duck.
So I'm toying with changing that traditional column form to firing boomerangs. Okay, what else you got?
I want to get your thought on this. Amy Walter with the Cook Political Report had a really interesting report out this week, and she said that the 2026 midterm elections are going to come down to 2 questions. And the 2 questions are, how do voters feel about the state of the economy, and how do independent voters assess the party in power? Do you agree with that assessment?
I did until the other day.
Until the other day?
Just the other day. I mean, that's conventional thinking.
Yeah.
It is true. It has held true. But conventional thinking is in precipitous decline as an element in our politics because, as we just discussed, all rules are off. By standard, Republicans have made so much trouble, had so much negativity, so much volatility in the Trump era, that with only, I think it's 219 to 212 in the House right now, that you would say arrow up for the Democrats because in midterm elections, they have the greater motivation to vote. Swing voters may be sick of the Republicans and all that's going on, but it's not necessarily so anymore because rules don't apply to Trump and because the Democrats themselves will come at this equation with a 33-65 approve-disapprove rating. And then you've got this redistricting thing. So it's, yeah, I mean, these are factors now, of course. The state of the economy and how you feel about the Republicans. Let me ask you, what's the state of the economy? I mean, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, the Democrats say it's terrible. Republicans say it's better. And I think the most accurate thing to say is it's constantly seeming perilous because of the activities, tariff and otherwise, that Trump is doing, but it's not measurable yet.
The data has not reflected that yet.
It does not. Now, people will decide based on how they feel, but I wonder if they know how they feel. This is a weird environment that tests conventional thinkers such as ourselves. So
we'll just have to get unconventional, won't we?
You know, here's what I think. I think in all of this individual tumult, somehow in these individual House races, a national mood sort of is discernible after. And I think with only needing to change maybe 5 seats to take over, I think the national mood will be reflected in a haphazard way by the Democrats winning enough to take one which will reflect a national mood that people are ready right now to divide the government again. You know,
yeah.
And I don't think everybody will go and say, let's go divide the government again. I think that's what I'm thinking will be the effect, that it will all work out in some way. But then things used to work out, you know, but I don't know that.
Arrow up for divided government.
Arrow up for divided government.
Okay.
Yes, I think people are swing voters, and I think the general electorate is ready for it. And the fact is, the only thing the Democrats could possibly win right now is the House of Representatives because of the way the districts are drawn. The Senate and the Electoral College are so much against them geographically, demographically, that if I had to bet, and goodness knows I don't, but I do have to answer your question.
Christ,
you do have to answer it's a sin. I would say air up, but not straight up. You know, not up pointing toward
Got a
12.
crooked thumb?
No, it's up toward, rather than heading straight up towards 12 o'clock, it's more 10:30. And Republicans down, but more 4:30.
No, I'm thinking 2:30 maybe. Oh, wait a second. No, yeah, 4:30. You're right.
4:30, yeah.
2:30 would be up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would
trying to throw
really be
you a
confusing. They
curveball.
can't both be up. It's got to be symmetrical.
I gotcha.
Unless we switch to this boomerang format, and then you're going to have to work on a new graphic. You know, maybe something, a little action thing where thing comes back.
Let's do that.
Whatever
we
I
could
say.
actually get a real boomerang and
You
just
could.
throw it in
You
studio.
could.
The studio's big enough, so
Or
we could do
you
it.
could stand over there and throw it at my head. You know.
Let's see.
Yeah.
He's John Brummett. He's a columnist with the Arkansas Democrat
Was that
Gazette.
helpful to you?
That was helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my man.
We're back
All right.
with more after this.